starting from the front row, let's call it even as far as that goes. Job one is to get on the front row, and you know, there's not much of an advantage really to pole position. You talked a little bit about the start. Out and away we go for 25 laps. When you talked about, you know, we've talked about how important it is to start on the front row. You talked about kind of which way you want to go. If you're on the right side of the front row, which is pole position, and you said, you know, maybe if you're up in the front, you're going to want to dive inside. So we may see Tom Sykes go from right to left and try to find that inside line. On the other hand, a few rows further back, you mentioned earlier, you might be wanting to try to scoot around the outside, see if you can pass some people, and when the track comes back with a right-hand turn, you'll be right where you need to be.
Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to find any advantage you can. If you're further back in the grid, trying to get that outside line. I mean, a lot of people are going to be funneling down to the bottom, so, you know, if you've got really nothing to lose, you're starting back on 4th or 5th row, try to go outside, square them up, do the dirt track move coming out of 2, and might find yourself in a good position before you get to 3.
You know, there's no hole shot award, but we always do like to refer to who gets into turn, well, in this case, it's going to be turn 2 more so than 1. Who gets into turn 2 first here at Mazda Raceway at Nueces, as they will be the route and the rest of the field to chase.
Believe how fast they're moving,
but this promises to be a very, very exciting race, as World Superbike has shown to be in the past, not only here, but all over the world in the many rounds. Their most recent one, of course, at Misano. And, you know, the Kawasaki's have set the standard. They are first and second in the championship by 50 and 111 points ahead of Chaz Davis, who is currently third. And here we go, getting ready. Of course, the sequence will be, you're seeing Rachel, who is our Chief Grid Marshal. She is also serving at the same position for World Superbike. She will stand at the front of the field with a red flag. She'll hold that up until she sees a green flag being dropped behind the grid. Then she'll walk away, at which point it is in the hands of the starter. A bank of red lights comes on that the riders can see, and we will see in the upper left corner of our television screen. There they have just now appeared. When those lights go out, that's when you start. Johnny Ray's going with him. Chaz Davis is working around the outside, and in this particular case, it looks like Kawasaki, Ducati, 1, 2, 3, 4 into turn 2.
Yeah, it looked like the two Cowies got out to a good jump, and Chaz just muscling his way down into turn 2, puts himself into second position. Right now, heading to turn 4.
There we go, to the right-handers, and up the little short chute, to the left-hand turn 5. A look there at Leon Camier, who got an excellent start from 7th, 8th on the grid.
Sykes wasting no time trying to pass Chaz, but Chaz says no. He gets him right back on the way up to turn 6 there.
Yep, so Sykes got the whole shot. Johnny Ray was dropped into second, but Chaz made a good move in turn 2 to get up into second position. Here's Melandri making a move up the hill.
Jaguar that belonged to a friend of mine.
What I'm recording shows up right there.
First time down the 5-story drop. And the end of lap number 1 coming up upon us here very, very shortly. Work their way through Rainy Curve, the right-hander turn 10, the hard-braking left-hand turn number 11.
Sykes trying to make a breakaway here on the first lap. It looks like Ray's lining up Chaz into the last quarter and makes the pass there to turn 11.
Nice move for Johnny Ray.